for this contest, Austin Grind. Introducing first, standing to my left, weighing in at 251 pounds, from Phoenix, Arizona, he is the business Hammerstone. And introduce his opponents, standing to my right, weighing in at 219 pounds, hailing from Slamtown, USA, he is the Impact World Champion and the FSW Mecca Grand Champion, Johnny Mecca.
And the business has jump-started this steel cage match. He was not going to let Johnny Mecca, Johnny Impact, John Morrison have 1 second of glory. The same way he cheap-shotted Morrison's wife is the same way he just cheap-shotted Morrison. And this match is official now. Hammerstone and John Morrison inside of a steel cage. John Morrison interjected himself in Hammerstone's title defense against Chris Bay at Against All Odds as a measure of revenge for what Hammerstone did to his wife, Taya Valkyrie, kicking her in the face just because she was in the main event of a Beers and Body Slams and he wasn't. And ever since that kick, we've actually seen a new side of Hammerstone. It's actually hard to describe the new side of Hammerstone we've seen, but the one thing he's not lacking is confidence. And after you've been a champion in FSW for nearly 18 months, you deserve to be confident, cocky, borderline, but look at the agility of Morrison. Super kick from Morrison brings Hammerstone down to a knee. Morrison's going to have to use his speed advantage, his high-flying offense to put away Hammerstone. Hammerstone's going to have to use his brute strength to put away Morrison in the cage. And then he sends Hammerstone into the cage once again. They're asking for it, the fans. Is Morrison going to deliver and send Hammerstone to the cage once again? Morrison now measuring up Hammerstone, driving the knee right into the sternum. Hammerstone started this one off with a bang, and now Morrison has been able to regain control. It's not the first cage match of either man's career. Oh, Morrison puts on the brake, but Hammerstone still catches him. Hammerstone defeated Killer Cross and Jody the wrestler last year at No Escape to regain the FSW title. Single leg drop kick out of Morrison. And a running knee strike follows it up. And then kicking the leg out, breakdancing in with a leg drop. One thing about going to the top rope in a cage match, you can actually brace yourself for balance on the fence. There's more. Oh, look at that, though. Look at that way Morrison recovers, but you can't recover from a kick like that.
And that's a 2 count. Hammerstone, Johnny Mecca the Mecca Grand Champion. He'll be defending it March 17th at the Mecca 4. Now the question is, who will he be facing? A win tonight by Hammerstone maybe puts him in line for a shot at the Mecca Grand Champion.
You have to figure it would, but Hammerstone.
And as I said on Chris Bay in the rematch and getting back his FSW heavyweight champion.
Yeah, that's one thing he has to get past John Morrison so he can focus on defeating Chris Bay for that title, or getting a rematch at least.
You know, and it was obvious as much as he cared about the FSW heavyweight championship, getting his hands on John Morrison or Johnny Mecca after he cost him the title against Chris Bay, that was the first thing he wanted to do.
Oh yeah, that was priority number one. Was getting his hands on, I'm going to call him like 6 different names, but John Morrison.
Yes.
So we've seen a new side of Hammerstone.
But Hammerstone has been very successful in his big matches over the last few years, beating Moose and avenging a defeat and beating Sami Callihan. And look at the strength.
And he holds on and rolls through. Still only gets a 2 count. Ever since he kicked Ty in the face, we've seen like a weird new side of Hammerstone. It's difficult to explain.
You know, one thing I know about Hammerstone, he felt like he was carrying the company, and he felt disrespected that he was bypassed by having Taya in the main event.
He couldn't just get over one show where he didn't get to beat the top of the mountain.
Obviously not.
And that ended up being the biggest mistake he's made in his career, because kicking Ty in the face is what led to him losing the FSW title. Great extension on the dropkick from Hammerstone.
And we've always talked about Hammerstone's ability, besides his power, you know, one of the best dropkicks you're going to see for a man his size.
Obviously more Johnny Impact fans in attendance tonight, but Hammerstone has built up a following with his performances. He said it was 21 months ago when he won that FSW title for the first time.
And Johnny Mecca, John Morrison working, trying to take down Hammerstone.
Leaping in with that forearm shot, now bringing the big man up and across from the fireman's carry position. Just rams his head into the steel.
And his head is a battering ram.
Morrison drops him down, rolls through with it. Morrison, a tremendous high flyer. Hammerstone doesn't want to be the target of one of his high-impact maneuvers. And Hammerstone's just trying to get the hell out.
Yeah, definitely wouldn't want him to fall our way.
No.
Yeah, a lot of equipment that would be.
I mean, I don't worry about the equipment. 100% about me. Look at Morrison. Just kicking each other up on the top rope. Is Hammerstone to be able to hold his balance?
Look at this, Hammerstone is in a bad spot right now. And he's going for the drive-by up top. The
Moonlight drive from the top. And Hammerstone might be done.
1, 2.
Both men entered this cage match looking for revenge. And how far are they going to take it to make sure they get their revenge?
Long night here at Samstown Live. No escape, the main event. Mecca and Hammerstone.
Both men down from that moonlight drive from the top. The force in which Hammerstone was driven makes it so Morrison is up first.
I guess he's looking to hammer Hammerstone.
I mean, with jokes like that, I see how he wrote Boom himself.
Yes. And the big right hand from Morrison.
Just slugging it out. Center of the ring. Trying to find out who the tougher man is. Who packs a better punch, and right now it's John Morrison. And that time Morrison catches Hammerstone.
Oh, and he misses with a big boot and gets clipped with the super kick.
John doesn't miss though.
But this time Hammerstone connects, and now he's got him up in a torture rack.
Inverted.
1, 2.
Inverted Death Valley driver out of Hammerstone, not enough to put away the Mecca Grand Champion. Hammerstone wins, he's going to be able to challenge for that title on March 17th. You would have to think.
Who knows, he may get a shot at the Impact Championship in February when they come back if he defeats Johnny Mecca tonight. And right now Morrison is down, and
Hammerstone using his raw strength to try and muscle him up, but Morrison counters and gets a 2. And Morrison springboard.
Oh, and he catches him. The big kick, 1, 2.
And look at Hammerstone. Used everything he could to get that shoulder up. I'm actually surprised that Morrison hasn't tried to increase the pacing of this matchup a little. Try and wear Hammerstone out.
And Morrison's got Hammerstone perched. And he's just firing away with those big right hands.
And now Hammerstone being followed by Morrison to the top. Last time they were like this, it was the Moonlight Drive off the top. We thought Hammerstone was done. No. Morrison was...
Hammerstone hanging on for dear life.
Yeah, Morrison was trying to get the Spanish fly locked in. It almost seems like Hammerstone is begging Morrison to hit him.
And the thing is, Hammerstone, who's right-handed, is having to use his left hand.
And it doesn't matter what hand he used. He doesn't need his hands right now. Just pacing in a very angry manner was Hammerstone. And now he's definitely looking to finish off Morrison.
1, 2, 3, no!
Morrison got that shoulder up. And Hammerstone absolutely thought it was over, and now Hammerstone doesn't know what to do.
You could just see he is extremely frustrated. Last year he regained the FSW Heavyweight Championship inside the steel cage.
Yep, like I said, beating Killer Cross and Jody the Wrestler. And now Hammerstone, is he trying to escape? Has he got another thing in mind? But whatever it is, Morrison not letting him get away.
And Hammerstone with the boot. But now here comes Johnny. Oh, and he caught him right in the midsection.
And another kick out of Morrison. Hammerstone is limp. The cage actually saved him there because he was just on the top rope. He would have went sailing to the floor. And this time, Morrison hits the Spanish fly, and that's got to do it.
1, 2, 3.
Your winner of the match, Johnny
avenging the attack on his wife, the FSW Women's Champion, Taya. Not only cost Hammerstone his heavyweight title, and now he defeats him inside the steel cage here at No Escape.
A little bit of revenge for Johnny Mecca against Hammerstone. But you gotta wonder who's gonna be challenging Johnny Mecca for the Mecca Grand Championship on March 17th when we return to Sam's Town.
Stay tuned as the announcements are coming soon. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.